Hey guys, good morning. We played late yesterday. I had just almost 8 hours of sleep, just enough. I know I said we're gonna be starting Reichling today, the Malsa campaign, but I want to see a little bit more of this. We did set 150 turns or to short campaign victory. It's still a little bit of science to see the 20 times chaos. Who knows, maybe Archeon even spawns before turn 150 without the needed expansion. Maybe they changed this. The Rise of Chaos did appear on turn 105. When I load the campaign, you will see what's going on. But I revealed the unlocked mouse campaigns yesterday. We have also now M32, M35, M36, M37. M38 is currently waiting to get unlocked. Probably gonna unlock after the monitor goal is completed. A monitor goal is not part of the nation goal for 2020. So I revealed two of the campaigns, Clan Scryer and Coron, to be gonna be using 20 times chaos mode. And I did enable it here just to see it if it's going to work.
What the hell?
3 top number 1 contributors Pog K before S in the alphabet Kappa Kek W Kek W Kek W.
Well, damn! What a surprise! Hey, King Roman, thank you very much. Love you too. How did this work? Well, who donated first with the same sum is higher. So you could have put 301 if you wanted to be first, but thank you very much. Oh, it looks like monitor goal is almost over. Yoo-hoo! Space Money Roman. Let me just update that. So we have to cut off cookies out of it. Scott is the 5th one now. Yoo-hoo! He's gonna donate one more. This is now almost complete, huh? Well, I might be ordering the new monitors already at the start of the next month. Like, 2nd week. Yoo-hoo! I lost my train of thought. Roman just kinda, stunned me here. Where were we? Yeah. We're gonna be doing Bonerattlaz for a little bit more, and then we're gonna be starting the Reichland milestone campaign. Yoo-hoo!
What the hell?
Oh my god. Okay, thank you very much. Well, that's how you do it, Don't feel shame, to take the first spot. Don't really have to be modest. Just take the first spot, man. I have to update again. One, two, three, 4. Let me just see if it's updated. This is not updated automatically, it's all manual.
Holy shit! What the hell?
Okay. Updated. 171 to go, and then we complete. So, this campaign, short campaign victory is beyond absurd. I wanna like Azak, but the devs are making it very hard. The short campaign victory is a total miss. They should just kept Destroy Faction, kept this, and this Control 8 should have been just Control 10 provinces, not 8 victory settlements. Raiding fine, and expand until Archeon and defeat Archeon. They should be removed from the short victory. So short victory should be destroy Osama, Kiss the Karakadrin, occupy loot razor, take 25 settlements, control 10 provinces, maybe even 12, and raid 10,000. That should have been the short campaign victory. Even if we worked to the south, to the other side, started a big war with whatever, who is ever on the other side, we would have still not won the campaign by playing it longer, because the Arcane would have not come. Even if we'd taken down all of the vampires, we would have stuck fighting Arcane, and we would have not had victory settlements. So, short campaign victory is just battle design for this faction. This faction I am not liking at all. And for various reasons. It's not a hard faction to play, but for various reasons it's just so plain boring and frustrating. Because, you know, you're supposed to be playing with orcs and the orcs suck.
On the way.
So I turned on the 20 times chaos, since we're gonna be using it in the Clan's Crown and Chrome campaign to see how it works, and it actually works very well. Very well. You know how stupid this is? This faction does not even start at war with Warriors of Chaos or the Warhead of Chaos. But you start at war with the Puppets of Chaos and Servants of Chaos, which are on the other side of the world, which you will not even see in the short campaign victory. How busted is that? So, currently, the Chaos has been doing good, and they maintained the top 4 spots. That's how many Chaos factions are, from the Rise and the Chaos Invasion 4. There are more than 4 Chaos factions, but these are the ones that are part of Rise of Chaos and Chaos Invasion. Which Mist did you like better? Mist unit, the flying one is amazing. The other ones are, you know, just, you know, cool. Nothing really special. From the other ones, the Skyhawks might be the best one, but it's the most micro-intensive one. But the Knights, the tier 5 one is the strongest unit in that faction, pretty much. Especially for Tarian's army, because it gets huge buffs. So, plan for the start today, we're gonna be just observing here for a bit, see what happens. This campaign is pretty much done. The short victory will not be achieved, but we did pretty good, taking Kislev, taking the mountains, taking parts of Empire, worked together with the vampires as intended, but we got blocked on the other side, and this side is totally different. It's just, you could work a little bit harder to get the short campaign victory, but it would have taken probably another 4 days, which I'm definitely not wasting on this campaign, which I really dislike.
Definitely not.
Let's see if Arcane shows up before turn 160. We might just go to 160 and then go play the Milestone Reichland campaign. Yoo-hoo! Scarson got buffed. Yeah, yes you did. Yes you did. With some breakfast here. Boiled eggs. Ham sandwich. Let me Sega. Think I'll exclude this. A window is open. I added the mouse campaigns. If you guys haven't seen what's going to be playing next, other than the Man of the Months, we have M32, M35, M36, M37. M38 will probably be unlocked sometimes after the Monitor goal gets completed. Monitor goal is not part of the nation goal for a year. We might also have Grimgor soon and Gorst soon. Gorst might be a long campaign. Been sealing the deal with Shit Wizard. One request for Gorst, one request for long campaign victory, so 2 requests for the campaign. Since you can request long campaign victory with 1 month request, or even requests at all. But for that campaign, 2 month request for long campaign victory is fine. I give him the same deal to Digdag Bro, but he might not request long campaign with the Grimgor, instead just short campaign victory.
Yes, boss. This way.
There's still a top 4, huh? Very nice.
Bring ruin.
Honestly, the Warlord of Chaos and the Rise of Chaos should be getting some tier 3 units.
Bring ruin.
Let's get stabby. Get going.
And we completed all 3 Azak quest battles. Got all his items. It's pretty good dealing damage. Pretty good. We actually have almost full combat Azak and one of the peaks. And you guys can see the stats if you want, which are most impressive for the peak, I have to say. We also decided that Azak is best built as a melee damage dealer. Not any points in the wizard skills, because the dead magic is underwhelming. And you can have the dead hag, the troll hag for the dead magic anyways. It just don't have the skill points, because you have to waste several skills to get his unique skills, which 4 of them are dumpster. This is pretty much the first time we're experiencing the chaos since the update. The Rise of Chaos spawn on turn 1 of 5. We'll see if we actually see the Chaos Invasion spawn. So we're gonna have a nice chill here, probably like 2 hours, maybe 3, and then we'll start the Reichland campaign, the M32 I think. So you can see here, Azak, 5700 health, 85 armor, 90 leadership, 110 speed, 92 melee attack. He has actually 102, 94 if he didn't have a wasted skill. So he has 102 attack because of his weapon. That's the most impressive attack with poison. 43 defense. We do not have hard to hit and deadly onslaught, which he should have. 783 weapon strength, 106 charge, with 27 ward save, 15 physical resistance, 45 missile resistance, and 35 magic resistance. So most impressive with dealing damage. It's kind of like it's kind of like a flying pig, actually, flying pig. And the pig stats are following. This is Shit Wizard with tough. 79 melee attack, 749 weapon strength. Look at that. This is with the Choppa's Deadly Blade, hard to hit, and Woundmaker. You can still get additional 15 armor and 15 hit points. This is one of them Flavor Lords, which is made for combat. We do have also almost the best gear here, which is 25 ward save, 5 physical resistance. We end up with 25 missile resistance. It's actually another 5, so it would be 30% ward save. Actually it would be 27% ward save, my bad, 27. You can get even more damage here. Yeah, that's pretty much it, Hidol. It's better to get Deadly Onslaught than this. He doesn't need this, because he has the sword. The sword is better ability than that, so that one is wasted. This is trash. So you get stuck with this shit, which gives brain damage, and you put this thing here. It's probably how I would build Azak every single time. So remove these two into hard to hit and smash him faster into Deadly Onslaught. He has 1, 2, 3, kind of 4 wasted skills to get Darkest Nimbus, which is really sad. Deadly Onslaught is better because he's massive damage. He's supposed to be dealing damage anyways.
Boss?
What's the best circle lore for the green scum? The Abder Gom get a shaman.
When I gets there, gonna stab. Huh? On it. Just go. Bah.
Now, Azak is here.
Why go for an Iron Fear? Because it's the strongest skill. Unlocks your Lightning Strike and cheaper upkeep, which gives you more armies faster. Just read the skill, man. Just read the skill. You know English? Just read it. Use Google if you don't understand what it does. You should get on nearly every lord, especially the ones that have poor economy.
Now's the time.
I don't think Arcanum will show before turn 150. What happened with the Basil in camp?
Those to left.
It looks like the rebels destroyed it.
Very well.
It looks like one of the chaos factions on the other side of the world is actually taking damage.
Loving the streams, keep your energy up, Pelek, much love.
Thank Panos. It looks like either here or here they've been starting taking massive damage. But they're still in the top 4. The Sylvania is actually keeping up with the military. And Dark Elves are dominating on that side. The Chaos Auto-Resolve sucks. You can pretty much auto-resolve most of the battles with the right amount of armies. So the AI has a huge advantage there. The yellow skills are flavor, but on some lords this is all they got. Like Azak or the Orc or War Boss. Those are basically just flavor. Who's rank 1? Probably Puppets of Chaos. Looks like the servants have taken some damage. You can see the yellow bar. Yeah, the puppets are rank 1. Prince and Emperor, boys, starting today. Prince and Emperor. What the shit? What the shit? Look at his balance of power. I'm not gonna waste time here. This is an easy week that I can go AFK. But look at his balance of power. Broken as shit. You're telling me Nagrand is evading in all midst of all this chaos? Those guys are balls. They're Malakit. Hey there, bro. They do have 20 physical resistance kick, Roman. A couple of them are good mixed with spearmen. But you don't have to use them. It's just convenient to deploy spear formation. You can definitely get value having 2 in the army mixed with spearmen. But you don't have to have them in the army. I would not go with a full line. But having 2 of them is nicer with the spearmen. Definitely. Especially if you open with Militia Master, because you're gonna use the Silver Guard later. Then it's even better.
Overlord.
He's not that worried Warriors of Chaos, interesting. That's why he's invading here. Yeah, they need to charge King Roman. You miss a charge, they take too much damage. But you can heal them as well. Every high elf army should have some sort of healing. Which makes all the high elf infantry better. What happened? We're just checking out 20 times chaos. Check the campaign and read the text before asking questions. Playing until turn 150 or short campaign victory. Before asking questions and knowing Mr. Streamer. Mrs. Streaman is very salty for playing this campaign, so doesn't have the patience, I'm sorry. Chaos is staying busy at the Vipkisa for some reason. Civics, how about you go to Total Watch Warhammer 2, you know, other streams, find one with 3 viewers and go backseat there. Don't tell them what to do. He's been backseating here ever since he got to this channel, and you know, he's lucky he hasn't been timed out a single time for 2 weeks. The worst thing is he's backseating but not even understanding what is going on here. That's the worst thing. And he knows I'm salty about playing this campaign in the first place. And he still does it. Servants to Chaos are losing, so the elves are beating them up. Damn, Tyrion is actually winning there. Yoo-hoo! Looks like the high elves are still pretty good at dealing with that, but there's no way they can stop the Chaos Invasion. There's not an AI in the world that can stop this type of Chaos Invasion. The Rise of Chaos probably is no problem for the elves. If you don't see a defeat screen with the Chaos Invasion 20 times, it's not enough. It'll be pretty disappointing not to see the defeat screen with 10 times Chaos Invasion. We're planning for army composition for Reichland, not really, I'll just build it as we go. I can go heavy on the Demigriefs or heavy on the handgunners. We still have wizards as well. Honestly, I'm surprised that the Warriors of Chaos and the Warhead of Chaos did not declare war on us. It's just bad code. Bad code. This faction could be pretty much called bad code. Azak is just bad code with a very cool voice acting. Probably top 5 voice acting in the game. I have a feeling the Chaos will not show up before turn 150, the Arcane, I mean. There are 2 elements to the Chaos. There's the Rise of Chaos and the Chaos Invasion. This is not an invasion, this is Rise of Chaos. Rise of Chaos is usually getting bullied, unless they have numbers like this. Well, the Chaos Invasion after 20 turns can actually defeat anybody with the right numbers, due to getting rank 6 and actually getting good auto-resolve. Finally repaired the sink in the bathroom. It's had to use the bathtub for all this whole time. The sink fell off like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, the sink fell off. It was giving it was pretty much already giving away years ago, but those earthquakes done it. The earthquakes have done it for sure, so it fell off finally. Crash had a series of earthquakes recently. Well, it's been over a month now. Wow! Did he get destroyed there? I'm PTSD over the earthquakes. Like wandering, trying to fall asleep, I can still feel like earthquake, you know, like for half a second starting and just ending. It's like feel like I can sometimes just lose the feet beneath my feet beneath me, the ground beneath me. Must what the PTSD must feel like. Where do I live? In the capital of Croatia, Zagreb. I've never heard a thing falling off before. Oh, have you ever seen a wall literally moving up and down in front of you and cracking? We've been lucky in the earthquake, just 3 big wall cracks. But there are people who still can't live in their homes on one part of the city. Because it's not safe to live in the house. And the government is still too slow to fix it. They can't even hire people to fix it because the government hasn't really decided what to do about it yet. So imagine living outside your home for 6+ weeks. How is this even possible? They were alive one turn and the next turn they're dead. What did the hell high elves do? Somehow the servants to chaos have been finished off in a few turns. Tyrion, what have you done? Do I speak Croatian? Yeah. Yes, I do. This is an English channel. Can you speak Orcish? No. Orcs suck. Well, my father used to tell me that, you know, when he was young, they would, you know, the Russian would be more common, you know, during the, I guess, communist era. But, you know, ever since the Yugoslavia fell apart, everybody got their independence here, I think very little people speak Russian anymore. English has replaced it and other languages. This is a building. We live on the ground floor. There are 4 more floors. Yeah, I only speak English and Croatian. But English and German is more common here than other languages after Croatian. Well, yeah. We're always being under big influence of German language in these parts. We're waiting to see if Arcane will spawn with turn 160. This is there's no expansion enough to spawn him, but if the Rise of Chaos is 105, it makes for the Arcane to spawn about 4 to 5 turns later. Hey, Scotty. You mean Dubrovnik Zuzu? Yeah. Yeah, the Croatians, Serbians and Bosnians, they understand each other. It's not exactly the same language, but we can understand each other. Yeah. Montenegro as well. Even the Slovenians, they also understand Croatian, although most Croatians, I feel like, don't understand most of Slovenian. I don't know what language they speak in Albania. Not our game, no. Maybe we got, but no. I don't leave the house much. I honestly haven't left the house since the winter. Since winter started. This is probably the longest I've been inside. What's a campaign you don't want to play with Abs? Is a new faction? Probably Karazakarak. Karazakarak, one of the vampires. You're out shopping? We have you know, other people in the house who do shopping, or just order. I live with my brother's family and our mother. So there are 5 of us here plus the cat. Usually our mother does all the shopping. Kid does everything. Now Kids is pretty much 23 hours outside the house and just comes home to get petted and eat. Is that the clip for Sub Messenger Cat? No, this is the cat. You have 2 pictures here. What's strategy here? We just want to see if the Arcane shows up. This campaign has been done. 150 turns. It's usually when he's like that on the fridge. It's like during the usually during a cold or when it's raining outside, and when you're passing through, he just tries to grab you with his paw. So nobody's safe when you're trying to pass. He wants to play when he's on the fridge. Any Total War style campaigns planned? Yeah, only exclamation mark 1000. That's the only one. We're almost done here, and we'll be starting a Reichland campaign, M32. Exclamation mark next if you want to have the information. I'm actually honestly surprised that 20 times chaos works this smoothly. It's like it looks like the CA did a really good job when they improved the turn times. If you guys missed it when they spawned, this is how it looked like. I was not even lagging. Not even lagging. Warhammer 1 would have lag as fuck. It's just, you know, people say it's the same engine, but they've done improvements here so much. Warhammer 1 would have been lag fest here. This one was not even lagging. And they moved without issues. Of course, there's a lot of armies, so they had to wait for everybody to move. But I was surprised. It's almost like they were part of the main game. We'll be having Clan Skryre and Kron with 20 times chaos. Objective of the campaign will be to survive the end times. So defeat chaos. And I honestly will tell you immediately, guys, I'll be disappointed if they're gonna destroy that campaign. Those two campaigns. Then 150, so pretty much we're done here. But I want to see how long would it take for the Arcane to spawn. It might actually take too long. It might actually take too long. Let's see a couple more turns. Why does the Arcane doesn't spawn yet? I think it was like the latest we've seen in 168. What's my favorite faction so far? Karzakarak. This is the second wave of chaos, by the way. The first wave we destroyed because it didn't spawn 20 times. The mod did, the game did crash while I was enabling stuff because of the Steam Cloud. So we had 7 armies on the first wave, so this is 140 in the second wave. So it is save compatible. This is the mod that's making the chaos so big. let it play out, see if Archeon spawns before they destroy us. I'm listening in the turn time, and even I mean this also if it varies. The Rise of Chaos happened on turn 105. We had about 25 settlements. Balance power is broken because you have no military. If the red bar is too large, it goes 50-50. So Grimgor finally lost the fight in Badlands. Can you feel it? $153 now. It's been 48 turns since the Rise of Chaos started. 48 turns.
Bloodsucker. Down to business.
That's not Azek's voice. I wonder if the original voice actor forgot how the Azak is supposed to sound like. And they just added somebody else. This faction should be actually called sort of Bonerattlaz half Asas. He just offered us defensive alliance for 5k the moment he was destroyed. $50 turns, no Archeon. Interesting. You should spawn within the next 13 turns. We're all gonna be dead before we see that. I'm just curious what turn it will be, but at least we see what turn it is not. This is the first chaos since new update. Rise of Chaos happened on turn 105. Still no Chaos Invasion. What factor is it? It's in the size of your empire and turn times past. Okay, here we go.
Can you feel it?
No Kekvi playing this time.
From the north it comes. Oblivion has come, my lord. Archeon, the ever-chosen lord of the end times, has re-entered the world. With him marches a chaos host numberless in size. Prepare yourself for the coming apocalypse.
I need to bookmark that song on the right time. Will this work? So, Rise of Chaos happened on turn 105, Chaos Invasion happened on turn 156. We should make a command to actually... If somebody could also remember last... I'll just make it called the Last Chaos. Art command... Last Chaos. 105, 156. Last Chaos. So if you see a Rise of Chaos, we'll update the first number. If you see a Chaos Invasion, we'll update the second number. If we don't have enough expansion. If heavy expansion is pointless, we just have to not the settlement number. Now this world is fucked. Chaos wins in this one. Let them win. Feels good, man. Okay, let's go play Reichland. Stream will restart, boys.